Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman series here on NCAA Basketball 10 with your Penn State Nittany Lions. Now, maybe we don't deserve to be the head coach of Penn State. Maybe we should have taken a different job. I arguably think that we should still be the head coach at Cincinnati, but that's not the case, is it? We got fired from Cincinnati after 2 seasons, even though I feel like they should have given us a third year because we were just starting to hit our stride. Our freshmen, 5-star freshmen, were starting to develop. If they would have given us one more year, I feel like we could have actually done some damage with Cincinnati, but they decided to part ways with us. We chose Penn State, and last episode was our first full season in Penn State, where we went a paltry 14 and 15, but somehow made the conference tournament. And you might be wondering, Juice, you made the Big Ten tournament? No, we got kicked out of the Big Ten. At the beginning of the episode, when we chose Penn State, there was a message that came to us saying that the rest of the Big Ten schools came together and said we aren't good enough to be in the Big Ten, so they kicked us out. And the only conference that was willing to take us was the Atlantic 10. So, yeah. That happened. That actually happened. So now here we go into our first conference tournament of our career here in Penn State. This is what our team looks like. It's fairly decent players. You got a couple of low 80 overall players. Your whole starting five is 80 overall. I mean, it's a solid team on paper, but we just don't have anybody that scores any buckets. That's what a lot of our losses have come down to. We rely on a starting center who's not even technically a true center in Sasha. He's averaging 23, but our rest of our guys just don't put up any numbers. None of these other guys can get any buckets. So I'm really, really hoping that we can get into the offseason, get our recruits into the team, and maybe one of those guys can come away with some decent buckets next year. I was going to take a look at our recruiting that we have. We have a couple of 3-stars that are coming into the school, and I'm hoping at least one of them is a bucket getter. But let's get into the games. I'm assuming we're not going to go very far in these tournament games. I'm expecting most of this video to be about the offseason, and then obviously in year 4. I'm thinking we're going to be one and done, but I guess I could be wrong, but I'm not. It's not looking like I'm going to be wrong here. We just don't have anybody that can score. I mean, look at we're 10 minutes into the second, or we have 10 minutes left in the second half. We have 17 points from our shooting guard. That's one of our rare times we've actually had some guys score, and we are going to be one and done. We will lose the first round of the Atlantic 10 conference tournament, which means we will not be participating in the NCAA tournament, which we have still not been in the NCAA tournament as a head coach. We have not coached. It's been 3 seasons. We missed both times with Cincinnati, and now we've missed this first season with Penn State. So hopefully one time we'll get to coach in a Big Ten or in a conference tournament. We are going to start the NCAA tournament. We're not going to go to Selection Sunday because last time I did that, it froze. So we're just going to skip out on Selection Sunday, unfortunately. And it looks like we have some messages here. What's the messages going to be? Messages from the athletic director. We're down to 48% job security because we finished so poorly this year. We have a 49 and 47 career record, which I guess is good. Not really. We are horrible against top 25 teams. Yeah, we're not a good coach. Oh, did it freeze? I think it just froze right up here. I was expecting it to freeze during the Selection Sunday. That's why we didn't get in. I didn't think it was going to freeze right here. All right, well, I guess we'll be back. We've been having problems with it freezing over the past couple episodes, so I have no idea what the problem is, but I'll get it back. Okay, so we got it back, and I don't know why it just randomly froze right there on the thing, but hopefully it doesn't do that again. I think the whole like emulator thing crashed, so I don't know. Weird, very very weird. That happens sometimes, I guess. And now we have NCAA Player of the Year. It is going to be Wyatt Harvey from Notre Dame this year. Okay, good for him. Congratulations. The All-American Awards. I'm assuming we don't even have any of these, so I don't really want to take too much time to look. Although William Buford, W. I'm guessing we don't have any Penn State players in here because why would we? We were trash. But we might have Atlantic 10. We do. So we have an All-American first teamer in the Atlantic 10, Sasha. But that is probably. Oh, actually, we have a couple all defensive first teamers. We have a defensive second teamer. I don't think we started. Oh, we did have one freshman. Michael Morrison made the second team. All right, we get some awards, some All American awards, individual awards. Player of the year, coach of the year was Coach Bill Self from Kansas. Thad Matta was almost there. Good for him. Then you got defense player of the year is Jamichael Green from Alabama. Alabama. Then you've got freshman of the year being Justin Postel from Old Dominion. Old Dominion taking home an award. Okay, that's pretty sick. And then the field of 64. Obviously, we're not a part of it, but Ohio State's a 3 seed. I'd like to see that. It makes my heart happy. Okay, so let's get through the tournament because obviously we are not a part of it, so we do not care. We do not care. It's all about the off season. It's all about trying to get better. That's the goal. Let's get better. Let's get rid of some of these bums that are on our team that can't score. All right, continue simulating. Here we go. Off season time. Did the Buckeyes do it? Oh my God, the Ohio State Buckeyes have just won the NCAA tournament. That's what I'm talking about. That makes my heart even more happy. Oh, I love to see that. Absolutely love it. The Buckeyes get past a game Texas squad and are the NCAA champions. Can I see the bracket? Okay, here's bracketology. No, I can't see the bracket. I don't think I can see it, but we know the Buckeyes are champions. I love that. That makes me so happy. All right, so now it's time to go to verbal agreements. We have three guys that are verbally signed to us, but we have to officially sign them. So it's three-star players. None of them took a jump up to a 4-star, which is a little disappointing, but I'm not super shocked. We have a 7-foot center in Anthony Barnes, a 6-foot point guard in Crispin Head, and a 6'10 center in Grant West, all coming to play for us. We only have 3 scholarships this year, so those are the only guys that we can bring in. And now we need to get to players leaving. We have Chris Babb graduating, Daniel Moore graduating, Cameron Woodyard graduating, and Tim Frazier wants to transfer. That's probably for the best. You're probably not going to be that good. So we do have a message to talk about. What's the message? It's from recruiting. It is the 2012 recruiting class. I'll say this: you and your staff have done a great job on the recruiting show. I think it's going to be a good bit to improve attendance. Okay. Also boost our budget. That's pretty sick. So they like my recruiting class, even though I had 3 3 stars and that's it. I had 2 5 stars in Tennessee or in Cincinnati, and they said, "Yeah, we hate that." uh, Funny stuff. We're not gonna play the All American stuff because we don't have anybody in the All American stuff. So the McDonald's All American, we don't have to care about that. We'll fly through June, and we will get to July to get to off-season recruiting. Here we go. So we have how many? Do we have any scholarships? We have one scholarship remaining, probably because of that transfer. So we have one chance to get another guy on this team, and it looks like our highest interest guys are 2 stars. Well, that blows. I might have to put all of my interest on a 3 star, or maybe we try to go all in on a big time 5 star. Can we get Ian Darling? Is that even possible? I mean, I said we needed a guy who can get us buckets, and Ian Darling probably is that guy. We don't know anything about him, but I'm gonna go all in on him, as all in as I can even go, and we will see if Ian Darling can be that guy for us. What about at small forward? Are there any 5 star small forwards? There's not any 5 star small forwards, but doesn't mean anybody can't come here. A 6'10 small forward in James Edwards seems kind of glitchy. I may try to go all in on him as well. I mean, we have the points. We might as well try. So those are my 2 guys that I'm going to go after. There's not a good chance we're going to get them. There's probably a 0% chance we're going to get them, but I am going to try my very best to get those 2 guys. We'll simulate a couple of days. Go to off-season recruiting, see if we can do anything else with them. No, we can't do anything else. They'll probably have to simulate at least a week to get any interest. All right, how are we looking? How are we looking? The interest is not growing. We can't do any of this stuff just yet. I've already sent the letter of interest. We probably have to wait till they get messages. Okay, here we go. Now we've got some messages from the message center. Let's see what we got. We got 2 recruiting messages on the scouting reports for the 2 guys. So the interest has grown a little bit on James Edwards. He's the 6'10 small forward. He averaged 27 points a game, but he can't shoot the 3 ball. He can do some serious damage on the defensive glass. Doesn't block many shots as he should. He's 6'10". He can't block shots, and he wants to go pro after a season. Okay, interesting on him. What about the other guy? Ian Darling, I think is his name. So, oh, he already signed. Oh, he signed with who that say? Georgia Tech? Okay, well, Ian Darling's off the table, but Edwards, I guess, is still a possibility. Okay, well, he definitely didn't want to come play for us, that's for sure. So Ian Darling's gone. We can pretty much just forget about him. But is there anybody else that I can try to get? Maybe this guy, Anthony Caranda? Oh, no, he signed already. Never mind. All right, well, all of these guys have signed. So who's a guy? Ty Veal is a guy who has not signed anywhere just yet. So maybe I can get him to take a look at Penn State possibly. All right, go to recruiting. If we go to our targets, we're still very low, but the interest has gone up on Ty Veal. It has not. It's gone down on James Edward, which is annoying. We can phone a high school coach, do a little bit more internet research. We can have we can offer him a scholarship, obviously, but it's not going to work. We can have the assistant. What's this do? Oh, it's what we pitch him on. Pitch? Well, we might as well do. Where's he from? He's from Garden City, Michigan. Okay. We can do playing time. He's going to get a majority of playing time. And then we can do a phone call uh talking about location probably. And then for Ty Veal, the interest actually shot up a lot. Conduct a phone interview with him, offer him a scholarship, talk about playing time with the head coach visit, head coach phone call, talk where's he from? He's from New Jersey. Uh just do location as well for him. I'm telling you, man, we are sending the house on these guys. See if we can get them. Oh, we got some messages back. Don't tell me that those guys have already committed. Three messages. The scouting report on Ty Veal. I mean, we've gotten some interest on him. He's incredibly quick with the ball, has some potential. He's only an average rebounder. He's 6'2". I don't expect him to be that great. He has an eye on the pros. He doesn't seem that enamored with our location. He is from New Jersey. All right, we'll see if we can get something for him. And then scholarship offer from Veal. He's still undecided. I kind of assumed that, obviously. I didn't think either of the guys would accept it right away. I appreciate this guy would have considered a possibility. Yeah, yeah. So nobody's committed just yet, but I didn't think they would. I just threw that out there just to just to see, gauge the interest. Maybe it was there, maybe it's not. But we've jumped into medium for Ty Veal. We are growing with Ty Veal. He's liking us. I'm going to do a little bit more of that. I'm going to do some reviewing game film. We're going to have the assistant talk on the phone about the strategy. And again, we're going to offer the scholarship, obviously, but we are growing on that interest. And then James Edwards, it's not looking good for James Edwards. We're going to review the game film, do a little bit more internet research, and we're going to call him on the phone. No, it's a little bit too expensive. It's all kind of just too expensive, unfortunately. Probably because he's not super interested in us. Let's keep moving. Okay, we got more messages. We're running out of time here. Messages, please be something good. Ty Veal, he is yet to considered. He's not coming here just yet. And then I'm assuming the same thing from Edwards. He's declining the offer. Okay. I'm still pushing. I'm still pushing. We got a few days left. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. We can't offer a scholarship. We can do an unofficial school visit, I guess. See if that does anything. And then we can do a head coach phone call talking about the coach strategy. And then Edwards, we can conduct a phone interview. That's 9 points. That's all of our points left, I guess. So we might as well try to do it. And hopefully that works. I don't know. What happens if I simulate this day? What happens now? Did I not get either of them? I don't think I got either of them. We were growing. I don't think they chose to sign with it. It doesn't say they signed with anybody. Well, that's stupid. Are they just going to both end up on my team? I would hope that that would happen. But we're right at the cut red shirt reorder stuff. I don't think they signed with us. Anthony Barnes, the true freshman center, looks like he's going to start at center for us. I don't hate that. It helps if he can grow. Sasha moves down to power forward. Devon Marshall, we redshirted him. He's horrible. Dan Fahey is our starting shooting guard, and then Joe Silko is our starting point guard. We've got Billy Oliver at power forward. This team is just not good. How am I supposed to keep my job? How am I supposed to keep my job at Penn State? This team is just not very good. I can't have a starting small forward be 70 or 60 overall, but I don't really have anybody else that I can play there, can I? I mean, I could probably play Billy Oliver there. I think I got to do that. I got to have somebody. I got to have somebody better. I can't have a 60 overall playing starting small forward minutes for me. That's just not going to be good. But this team is going to be a problem. That is for sure. We are not very good. We are not very good at all. Should I cut some people though? I should probably cut Leon Poe. He's just not very good. He's got a 41-3. He's not very good. He's holding us back. And one of you guys is holding us back too. Probably you, Michael. Michael Navarre. You're holding us back too. So let's get to the end of this. I have no idea what happens to those two guys. Continuing the simulation here will delete all of your emails. I think I've read all of the emails. Yeah, I have no more emails. So I don't know what happens to those two recruits. I don't know if they just don't play anywhere. I don't know. Yeah, they're just here still. I don't know what happens to them. It doesn't say they sign with anybody. Maybe they show up on my team when I simulate to the new season, but I'm assuming these other teams offered scholarships too, so they just won't. They just I don't know. Something happens to them. Maybe they just go into the ether. I have absolutely no idea. But let's keep moving. It's time to get to year 4 of our journey here. It's time to get to year 4 of the journey. Start the new year. Okay, we will accept the invitation to the preseason tourney. So we are a C overall with a D plus recruit, A starters, and a D bench. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of ugly. We're probably not going to be very good this year, if I had to guess. So they filled out our roster with a couple of guys. I don't see those new guys or those recruits on there, so it looks like they just evaporated into the ether. But I can't have these type of guys on my roster. I just can't. I can't have 40 overall players on my roster. You've already said my bench is weak. I can't have 40 overall players on my roster. I just can't do it. So we're gonna run a 12 man. The schedule's gonna be whatever it is. The preseason training we're gonna go on offense for sure because we need to get some buckets. So we need to get some shooting and we need to get some offense. Absolutely. And then the front court's going to do the same thing. Get some shooting up in there, get some offense up. Actually, you know what? Get the shooting down to 50-50. And then player focus. The starters are going to get a ton of the reps, and the reserves are going to get a little bit of the reps. And hopefully that helps us out a little bit. And then recruiting central. The challenge for us this year is to sign a 2-star recruit. That's the only challenge they have for us. The bar is very low now. We have 5 scholarships available, though. 5 scholarships available. We got a bunch of 2-stars. It's 2-stars and 1-stars that they have. I don't want. Do I have to go for people that are in our pipeline? I'd prefer to have guys that are. I'd prefer to have guys that are better than 2-star. I mean, how are we supposed to get better? Okay, here we go. Here's the top 100. I just wasn't hitting over in time. Jeff Tucker, we got to add to the board. Uh, we got to add guys that can score. Bill Brooks can probably score a little bit. Jumaine Hines is going to be a decent defender, I'm assuming. Same thing with Ben Rucker at shooting guard is going to be probably a decent defender. But we need to try to get the interest in these guys. Just add some guys with good ability. There's no top 100 players that are interested in this. That seems a little bit disrespectful. I don't think we're going to be good. I think we're going to get fired. I think we're going to get fired if I had to say. All right, there goes the training. And now it's time for a little non-conference stuff. Okay. Recruiting database. So we put some guys on the board. We have 104 points to go for. We've got some two stars interested in us. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, we're going to send everything in on the number one player in the country. Because why wouldn't we? And then we're going to try for this center, this 6'10 center. So we'll try those two guys as our like main pieces of the recruiting class this year. And then I guess I'm going to have to try to put some hours in on some of these two stars. I mean, I don't want to, but I don't really have a choice. I don't really have a choice, especially because they're going to be so cheap. Hmm. We've got that guy. There's a lot of shooting guards that are going to be interested in this. I guess shooting guard is our biggest, one of our biggest needs, so it makes sense. And I'm already going after. I mean, the number one player in the class is Jeff Tucker. He's a shooting guard, so we are kind of going after that already. I'm just looking for somebody that can get buckets. Really, is all I'm going after. I need somebody that can get a couple of buckets. All right, we'll hold off for there. Let's start this season though and see where we go. See where we go. Probably not gonna do well. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're probably gonna be pretty trash this year. We got some messages to take care of first. Message center, two recruiting messages. Oh, it's a scouting report on these guys. Oh, these are the two stars. We didn't learn anything from that. What'd that say? No, I don't really care about him. Let's delete those messages. And let's get to the game against Texas A&M. I think it's Texas A&M. All right. More messages, more recruiting messages. Probably just tell me about guys that I need to talk about. Yeah. Let's just delete all this stuff. And now it's the game. Now it's the oh, it's New Mexico State, my bad. New Mexico State. Oh, we're killing them. Initially. I don't like how close this game is. Oh, we're gonna lose. Wow. We lose game one of the season. Now we have Washington State. Can we win this game? I also want to take a look at Cincinnati's team and see how those guys have developed. Because we care about those guys. We brought those guys in. We developed them. We were in the process of developing them. We won that game at least. Let's take a look at Cincinnati here. Let's find Cincinnati and see how their team has developed after 4 years. Cincy, where are you? I passed them. Here they are. Okay, so they've still got Lance Stevenson. He's at 85. Oh, Vanelli's at an 88. Oh, and it looks like Theo Donaldson went to the NBA or he transferred. He's not here anymore. Oh God, I mean, if you would have just given me this team, man, and then the guys that I've recruited like Jamal Berry, I recruited these two guys, Gary Royal and Jamal Berry. Cashmere Wright's a starting point guard now. I also recruited Kyle Hartley, I think. Man, if you would have just given me this chance, I could have done something with the Cincinnati squad. I really do believe that. I really do believe that if he would have given me just one more year, I could have turned the team around. But they were not that patient. And now we're stuck at lowly Penn State, where we have no chance of recruiting anybody good. It's kind of a brutal situation to be in, I'm gonna admit. We're getting tons of messages. Now we take on Morgan State. Hopefully we can win that game. All right, got an AD message, new alumni challenge. Okay, that'd be cool to get that. Probably not though. Scouting reports, scouting reports, scouting reports, scouting reports, scouting reports. Chapman is looking at us. He's one of the. Oh, he's a 3-star. He must have gone up. He's super interested in us though. That's cool. If we go to the recruiting database, we have our targets. Here's Ray Chapman. He has gone up. I'm pretty sure he was just a 2-star. We're starting to grow a little bit on Jermaine Hines, though. He's liking us a little bit. How about we conduct a phone interview with him? I don't think he'd accept a scholarship offer with us right now. All this is so expensive, though. That's the problem. Ray Chapman. I mean, I might as well offer a scholarship, see if we can get him right away. Oh, God, he can't score. Logan Nicholas. He can't score at all. Neither can Jamal Armstrong. 7 points to watch a game. I'm not feeling confident. I am not feeling confident whatsoever. Maybe we can snag another guy like Derek Navarre. Maybe he can come play for us. That's a possibility, I guess. Send a letter of interest to that dude. It's all shooting guards because that's our biggest need. So it's all shooting guards. But I just need some guys that can score, and I'm not finding anybody that can score right now. The guys that can score don't want to come to play for us. All right, Morgan State's up here, and this is the tournament, first round of the tournament. I'm assuming the Maui Invitational. Looks like we're doing pretty well. This is probably more along the lines of our competition, like the level of competition we should be playing against. We do win that game, which is nice, I guess. Who's the next team we play? Is that yeah, I was gonna say, is that Princeton? It is. But we got some messages. Got some messages. It's the AD. The alumni challenge was successful. So I guess we take that into the practice gym, I would think, right? Gotta get that up. At least we're making the AD happy. And then that's the report on Potts. Richard Potts is a 2-star center. Okay. Let's see what else we can do here in the tourney against Princeton. I think we could be able to beat a team like Princeton, but probably not. All right, maybe we can. I mean, we're taking a decent lead. But like always, we let them back in. But as long as we can hold, it looks like we're going to hold. Okay, we win that game. And it looks like this is the finals of the tourney, which is pretty good. We're playing the finals of the tourney is always nice. Taking on MVSU, which is I don't even know what that is. They're killing us. They are absolutely dominating. But now we're dominating. They pulled an us and they choked it in the end. Ooh, is that a win in the preseason tourney? That's actually kind of sick. That's a hot start in the non-conference, I'll tell you that much. It's not going to be that way when we get to games with actual good competition, but at least we're starting hot somewhere else. And we don't care about these scouting reports. We'll take a look at that in a second. Recruiting review. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And then scholarship offer. Oh, Chapman says yes. He's the 3-star guard or small forward, 6'7" guard. Averaged 10 points in high school. Well, that's one guy committed to the team. That's helpful, at least. Hopefully, he'll be better than the 60 overall that we already have on the team. But if we go to recruiting now, we got this guy interested, or this guy signed. We're working on Derek Navarre. Did I offer him a scholarship? I don't remember. I think I waited. Let's offer him. And we've jumped into Ivar Hairston. Can he score at least? We don't know yet. Yeah, we're not making any progress on Jeff Tucker, but we are making a little bit of progress on Jermaine Hines. He's slightly getting interested. He averaged 26 points a game. I mean, I kind of just want to tell him that I just kind of want to tell him to come play for me. That's really what I want to do. I want to force him to play for me. Why can't you make kids forced to play for you? More messages. It's an athletic director message. It's the report card updates. We're up to a 56% job security, which is always nice because we started 4-1 this year. And we won the preseason tourney. We've got a scouting report on Royal. We got a phone interview with Hines. I'm glad we're able to talk over the phone. I'm going to need more time to make my decision. All right, Jermaine. Hope you make the right decision. The only decision you can make is to come to Penn State. Don't you know how many minutes you would play if you came to Penn State? You would be the entire offense. He don't want the challenge. He don't want the challenge. This is Armstrong, Jamal Armstrong, which cannot really score. He shot 11% from three. Oh God, this is the type of players we have a chance of getting because how bad we've performed so far. Those are the types of players. And now we have a quote unquote Big Ten game as we take on Rutgers, which at this point neither team is in the Big Ten. Rutgers was never in the Big Ten in this era anyway, and we got kicked out. So we are killing them though, absolutely walking the floor with Rutgers. Wow, this is embarrassing. This is like when we played against the really really good teams. We were the really really good team there. That's kind of insane. I didn't think we'd kill them that bad. That was kind of cool to see actually. We've started hot, but this is not going to last. I'm just going to tell you right now. Don't get excited that we've started so hot. Navarre has committed to the school. So that's 2 3-stars that have committed to the program. Now neither of them are like that good, but at least it's 2 3-stars that should have decent overalls. And Jermaine Hines says no thank you to the scholarship offer, but that doesn't mean he's not going to come here. Maybe he will. We've already completed the challenge because Chapman qualified that, so we've already done that. We're trying. We are trying on Jermaine. We've got 7 points left. 7 points left. I don't know how to get any more interest. I guess we just keep offering scholarships and hoping that works. All right, now we got. Oh, we actually have a high state on the schedule. That's going to be hard. They just won the national championship. Now we take on Montana. If we fancy ourselves an actual competitive team this year, we should not be losing to a team like Montana, and it doesn't look like we will, at least not right now. Yeah, they're not even getting over 40, so oh, they did get over 40. 81-46 though, big win. We're starting to put some wins together. It's not going to go well in conference play, I don't think, but we're starting to put some wins together. I need to take a look at the messages. We've got one message in recruiting. It's the Potts report card. I don't care. Don't care about him. Let's get to this Tulane game. More messages. Jesus Christ, it's just message after message after message. 5 recruiting messages, scouting reports, scouting report, scouting report, email received from Jermaine Hines. Keep your program in mind. Yeah, I know you will. Because you're going to be wearing the Penn State blue, whatever they call this color of blue. I kind of want to jump into that Ohio State game, actually. All right, tons of new messages. Tons and tons of new messages. It's email received. It's a scouting report. It's a scholarship offer. Probably rejected the scholarship offer. I've looked at attend your school, but I'm still undecided. I have to do what's best for me, and I'll need more time to think it over. Yeah, I know, Jermaine. I'm just staying in the back of your mind. I'm not like that little pest. Just staying in the back of your mind. Just you never forget about me. Can I get rid of these? Can I get these points back on Jeff Tucker? I don't think I can. What about if I remove the player? What happens? Do I get those points back? I don't get those points back. Okay. I was hoping that would happen. I was hoping I'd get him back. Okay, so we've kind of stopped growing on Jermaine Hines. I guess we do a little bit more internet research. We sent another. No, let's stop doing the internet research. Let's just keep sending a letter of interest and hoping that he says, sure. We'll wear him down enough. I'm hoping that we can just wear him down enough that we can get him to come here. That's the goal. Now we take on Tulane. Hopefully another win, keep the hot streak going to start the season. But all of our happiness and joy will probably come to a crashing halt later in the season. But we do win another game. Nice. Big win. We got more messages. We take on BYU. That's probably going to be our first loss. It is against BYU. What do these messages have to say? Is it another one from Jermaine? Nope, it's just scouting reports. Just scouting reports. All right, BYU. Do not be my first loss of the year, please. Or my second loss of the year, but my first in a while. We're staying competitive with them. We are right there neck and neck. It's definitely not a blowout. We're actually winning by 8. We let them back in. We let them back in a ton. We won the game. 74-72. Wow. That's a massive win. Now we take on Portland State. That's a huge win. We are 8-1 right now. The fact that we lost the first game of the season is kind of annoying now. Recruiting, we got scouting reports on all these guys. The only problem is I've gone so hard on the guys that I'm probably never going to get, like a Jermaine Hines, that I have no more points remaining for the other guys that are bad, like these guys. We've got 2 guys committed already, which is nice, and maybe they'll grow. Maybe they'll go up to 4 stars. But I want Jermaine Hines. I really do. Come on, Jermaine. Just come play for me, please. Just come play for the boys. What are we waiting on? I'll offer scholarships to these guys if I can, which I think I can. Yeah. Even though they're not very good, I just need to use these other scholarship offers. And then offering scholarship doesn't count or it doesn't cost anything, so All right, we got a big game against Portland State, and then the Buckeyes are up. Oh my God, Portland started out on an 11-0 streak. Oh my God, we're not going to lose to BYU, but we're going to lose to Portland State. Okay, well there goes our win streak. Although maybe not. It's close. Oh my God, it's actually really close. Come on, come on, come on. No, 64-60. Oh, we actually made it back too. Our first loss in a while since the first game of the season. That's tough. I thought we had that. That's a tough game to lose. Portland State's not that good. That's a tough one to lose. But now we take on the defending national champions. The Buckeyes went through the NCAA tournament and won it. We have a coaching report card update. 63%. All right, 63%. Penn State likes us. I mean, their standards are very low. But here's a big alumni challenge type of game. And I'm going to jump in and play this one. I don't know if it's going to go well for me. I don't know if it's going to freeze on me, which is the bigger question. Probably will. Letter of interest received from Jermaine Hines. You better say yes, dog. He's not going to, but I hope he does. I'm going to try to jump in and play this game. I don't know if I'll be able to get through it all. Hopefully I will, but we're going to try to jump in and play the Buckeyes because, one, it's my favorite team, and also they're defending champions. So, yeah, let's jump in and play this one.
Penn State is having an outstanding season, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, Brad, you have to agree with me, man. This is one of the teams to look out for. These guys are consistent performers who show up to play every night.
And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
Well, basketball fans, we have a great matchup for you to keep your eyes on at the small forward position.
I think we're ready for the tip.
I do not have high hopes for this team this year and for this game. I don't think we're going to be able to make it far into this game without it freezing, but I saved, so we're ready to go if it does freeze. Can I get a little swipe? We have all seniors except for our starting center. And we're already starting with a and one. Not a great. Tom Searcy. He's not even averaging 10 points. Well, he is averaging if you round up. He missed the free throw, though. That's good. Fahey is our three-point shooter. Sasha is our best scorer. But we'll get it to Fahey, and Fahey misses the three, or the deep two. Can't really miss the mid-range like that, my guy. Barnes, the freshman. And he's going to get driven to the basket and scored on. Okay. Fahey drives, passes out to Silko. Silko's got some decent shots, and Silko, that's a wild one off the backboard and in. The bank is open, baby. The bank be open. That was a crazy. Let me get a little replay of that, actually. Let me get a little bit of a replay. I mean, this is quite the shot. This is quite the shot. Look at that. Look at the main man. Silko going on the man and then taking it up. He's got everybody on him. I mean, there's not really... You don't really get anybody... How do I... thought I could zoom up. I guess you can't really do that, apparently. Whatever. That's a kind of crazy shot right there. I like it. I like it a lot. You need to make those types of shots in a game like this, where you're the clear underdog against the number 17 team in the country. Little swipe. Little swipe. No swiper, no swiping. I don't want to get a foul. Come on. Come on. You don't want to do this. He's going to take a fading shot. No good. Board by Sasha. Get that over in the corner. It's Silko. Silko with a juke. The cross, and he goes to the basket. Okay, Silko. I'm kind of liking him. He's a senior, but I'm kind of liking him. They're going to go down low. Fahey's right there. Oh, he got in his face enough. It's a miss. It is a miss. Oh, Sasha's got it. In the corner. That's Fahey. and drills the three. I think it's Dan Fahey, I think is his name. A little swipe. Top of the key. They're going to go down low. I'm ready for that, though. Good defense and a rebound by Oliver. I was all ready for that. I'm starting to figure out the timing on when they get the ball in the paint, when they go for the basket, like when they go for the jump shot. You left him. You left Dan Fahey, and he drills another one. We're on a 10-0 run. And they call a timeout. Thad can't handle it. Thad Matta can't handle the momentum that we are producing right now. Let's keep playing, though. And there's the inbound. We'll cover this guy. Gonna go swipe. I had to trigger the screen. He's still in front of me. Oh, that's not a good matchup. Oh, but he missed anyway. Silco's a menace. Silco is a menace. Get that to Barnes. I think Barnes can put this up. Maybe not. That was not a great shot, but Barnes drills it. He's a 70-something overall. Okay, and we recruited that man. That makes me feel better that he can hit that shot. I don't know how consistently he can hit it, but he hit it when it mattered. They're going to go for the three. It's no good. Barnes with the easy board. Silco up the court to Fahey. Little crossover. Back to Silco. Trying to drive in the paint. Can't do much with it. Barnes has it now. Barnes going to drive back down. Finds Oliver. Back to Silco. Silco's got a little bit of space. And Silco drills the deep mid. 14-4. Oh, there's the swipe. There's the swiper. No swiping. I need somebody to drive to the paint. Barnes did it, and Barnes will slam it in. 16-4. If I played every game, I'd be undefeated. This is why we don't play every game. Uh-oh. Ooh, good thing he didn't drive to the basket there. Fahey on the lockdown defense. Barnes is right there in the corner. That's going to be a three. It's going to be in and out. Oh, it circled around. I thought it was going to go in, actually. Silco finds Fahey. Finding Barnes. Barnes goes up, and it's in. Barnes is dominating right now. The whole offense is dominating, really. We are doing everything we need to do. Can't get the swipe there. Can't get the swipe there. Oh, that's a good pass. Yeah, that was a bucket. That was a really good pass. Completely phased through our defense. Silco finds Oliver. I don't know how Oliver can shoot the three. Barnes to the basket. Barnes loses I was about to say lose the football. Loses the basketball, trying to back his way into the paint to take that dunk. But Oliver swipes it. Oliver to the basket. Oliver! He'll knock it down. Good job, Oliver. 20-6. We are the swiping machines. Oh, we lost it. Just a little bit of defensive pressure. Pushed him out of bounds. He had to let go of the basketball. And there's Sasha with a nice... Oh, Sasha. You gotta let that in. You even did the little switch hand. I mean, you gotta put that in. We're still in a really solid position right now. I knew he was going to shoot that, but it's a block. Oh, that's a favorable play. We blocked it out of the one guy's hand, and it bounced right off his back into the other guy's hand as he was in momentum to dunk it, and he just takes it to the house. That's unfortunate, but that's a good shot. That's a lucky bounce for us. Very, very lucky bounce. 22-8. Can I get another swipe? Yes, I can. Swiper no swiping. Get that basketball down there. No! They did the exact same thing to me. I tried to pass it immediately, but he wouldn't do it. I don't think he had the ball fully. A little double team action. I'm not sure if I like that, but maybe I do. He's out of bounds, I was going to say. He's stepping 100% out of bounds there. Let's not get crazy here. Dan Fahey is drilling the three ball. I think he's 3 for 3 from 3. Silco's got it. Fahey's wide open. Fahey. Another one. Another one. Here go 2 more for you. That's a big one. Little swipe. No. Ooh, don't lose him. 25-8. Killing the Buckeyes. This is your national champion. I mean, to be fair, they lost a lot of guys. William Buford was like one of the best players in the country last year. He's not here anymore. But still, there's Fahey again. Oh, Dan Fahey's on fire. And I found out how to do his release. When you find out how to do a guy's release in this game, you're pretty much unstoppable with that guy. Nice defense. Sasha with the board. Oh, I thought it was going to be a turnover. Can I find Barnes here? No. Find Fahey. There's Sasha. Let's have Sasha take a shot. Ooh, too much, but Barnes with the rebound and the putback. Yes, Barnes. That's what I'm talking about. 30-8. What a half of basketball. Why can't we play like this in the sim? If we play like this in the sim, we'd be so much better. I mean, we're good this year, but it's not going to go well when we get to conference play. I just have a feeling. Maybe I'll be wrong. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I doubt it. Fahey's got 14, and he's going to add 3 more to that right here. Dan Fahey, baby. Let's go. Get that man in the NBA. He's a knockdown shooter. He's got ice in the veins. 13-0 run the last 7.5 minutes of play. That's kind of insane. Can you go swipe? Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that for sure. Down low. He takes that one. No good. Barnes at the board. Sasha in transition to the basket. Sasha! Oh, I was hoping for a foul there. I was hoping for a foul. We'll swipe? No. This guy doesn't let me swipe it very much. And there's a reach in. I was getting a little too aggressive there, trying to get a swipe. Got a little too aggressive. That one's annoying. And it resets the shot clock, too. Ooh, I went too far back. That's my fault. Played a little bit soft defense there, and it's a foul. Oh, he's talking to me, too. I played soft defense. I'm sorry, Anthony. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to play such soft defense. We could probably go to sleep the last 6 minutes of this game, and we'd still be able to win it with the first half that we had. Such an amazing first half of basketball. But now they're going to play a little bit more tighter full court coverage, but Silko's going all around it. There's Fahey. Down low to Oliver. Oliver! A little up and over. 35-10. 35-10. Can we get a swipe? Oh, hit the screen. Double team, double team. Good defense. Down low in the paint. That's got to be stopped. Anthony Barnes blocks it, but we can't get a guy back there. Who's got it? It's Fahey. I think the Potts fell over, and then they passed it to him originally, and I think he fell over from the block, or from the defense, whatever it was. Barnes finds Fahey, finds Silko. Silko for 3. It's good. We got some sharp shooting guards. We got some sharp shooting guards. 80% from the field today. Anthony went straight up. That's not a foul. Oh, but Potts with the board and the putback. That's hard to battle against. That is hard to go against. Silko finds Fahey. That's a deep ball. Oh, okay. So I've realized his range. That's kind of more of a heat check type of thing. That's more of a heat check. Oh, that's a swipe. Get that ball to Oliver. Oliver's got a clear pass. Oliver with the lay-in. 40-12. Domination from the Nittany Lions. On the number 17 team in the country. This is going to do wonders for us. This is going to get us in our coach report. It's going to give us a top 25 win, which is something we lack. I think we only had one of those in our 3 seasons so far. So adding another one would be nice. Oh, Fahey might be tired. I've kind of reached his limit, I think. I don't think it's going to count as a rival. I don't think Ohio State at this point in the series is a rival to us. Maybe they are. That's a good pass. That's a good pass. But we've done so much offense today that we don't even need to really push the ball down the court, really. We can kind of play the entire shot clock if we wanted to. Oliver, a little pump fake. Got him jumping. To the basket, Oliver. Ooh, that was actually a good shot. I'm kind of shocked he missed it. The release might not have been totally perfect, though. We go to the corner. Fahey's over there. They're going to go down the paint. Good block. That's Sasha in there. Fahey inside the three-point line. He missed it. He's starting to lose it. He had the Linsanity run. He's starting to lose it. I can't knock him, though. He had a crazy, basically like 7 minutes of action. Look at Anthony Barnes. That's my recruit. I recruited that dude. That was a good shot. They're going to go in the corner. Where are they going to go? Oh, they go down the paint. What are they doing? But he gets it back, and then it's blocked by Sasha. I don't know what kind of inbound that was. Silko finds Oliver. Oh, that's lost, but Silko gets it back. Good recovery. Barnes, they're going to double Barnes. Silko with the jumper, and Silko's got it. He's still got it. Fahey's a little bit tired. Fahey's done. But Silko's still got a little bit of a smooth jumper. Can I get a swipe? Yes, I can. Swiper to swiping. And look who's in transition. Fahey. Dan Fahey. He might not be able to shoot, but he can still soar to the rim. 44-16. 2.5 to go in the game. This one is over. O-V-A. Over. You gonna shoot that? Of course you're gonna shoot that. Blocked by Barnes. Silko for three. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Can I get swipe? Barnes covering. Why is Barnes out in the perimeter? I don't like that at all. You gonna shoot that? What are you gonna do? Ooh, get back in coverage, Oliver. Get back in defense. Yeah, that's a blown defensive play there. That's okay. We can afford those when we're up so big in this game, so late. In the corner, that's Fahey. Get that down to Barnes. Barnes gonna take a little jumper. Barnes has got it. Our field goal percentage has dropped drastically. We're up at like 80%. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Good thing they weren't making these shots earlier in the game, or we'd be in more trouble. Silko finds Oliver. Can Oliver shoot? I don't even know. I don't think he can. Barnes, don't take that, Barnes. Ooh. Let's find Sasha here. Sasha with the jump and the fade. I mean, he is our highest overall player. I would expect him to make those types of shots. We got about a minute to go in this one. The Buckeyes are desperate. That's blocked by Oliver. He does have the block symbol next to it or underneath his name, so I'm not surprised. Fahey to Barnes. They're going to double Barnes. They keep doubling Barnes. He lost possession on that one. He is a menace. I'm not surprised they're doubling him. What is that type of shot? That's crazy. Barnes with the rebound. You think they'd be doubling Sasha? Or Fahey? Silko. To the basket. Silko getting a little grimy. Can't get it in there, though. That's all right. It's not like we need these buckets or not. That's a board. 28 seconds remain in the game. Fahey, let's just chuck up a shot. And he drilled it! Dan Fahey's on fire! Oh my god, what a game for the boys. What a game for the boys. That's going to be blocked. They're going to do it again. That's going to be blocked. Barnes with a rebound. 2 times blocked in a row for Dan Fahey. Let's find out if Oliver can shoot. I don't think he can. No, that's a horrible shot. I didn't think he could. And we're going to win this game huge. 51-20. We needed a win like this. Against a top 25 team in the country. Now losing to Portland State makes me even more mad. Dan Fahey put up 22 in the game. He was unbelievable from 3. He was just knocking him down like crazy. That was such a fun game. Such a fun game. I need to see those full stats, though. Stat Central, player stats. So Barnes had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 blocks. Sasha only had 2 points. That was that fadeaway mid-range that he had. 5 boards. 6 for Oliver, 2 blocks. Fahey had 22 points and 2 blocks, and then 11 for Silko with 5 assists. Man, we were going crazy in that game. That was so fun. Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get back to what we did in that game in the sim, but I hope we can. We got some more messages. What are these messages talking to us about? They better be saying that Jermaine wants to come play for me, is what they better be saying. Oh, that's right. It was the Alumni Challenge. I forgot about that. Alumni Challenge. So that means our practice gym should be fully upgraded, right? Yeah. So our practice gym is now fully upgraded, which is sick. We can keep working on other stuff now. Probably work on study hall next. But another Alumni Challenge done. And then 7 recruiting messages. We got all those scholarship offers from the 3 or the 2 stars. Recruiting review. Our current list of recruits looks great. Okay. So Armstrong says he accepts. So that's a 2-star. Hairston accepts. I'm assuming all these guys are going to accept. And Nicholas accepts. None of those guys can really play basketball very well, but they are now part of our team. They're probably going to get cut at some point. Okay. We have spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scholarships out of the 6 that we had available. Jermaine Hines, that's 6 scholarships for you, baby. That 6 scholarship is right there for you if you want to take it. I know you do. I know you want to grab yourself a Scully. I mean, look at our season right now. How do you not want to come play for us when we're having the season we're having? We got a game against Vandy now. All right, this one's not looking too good. Although we are fighting back, but Vanderbilt's playing pretty tough. It might be a little too late. Yeah, they've put us way behind. We're going to lose this one. That's a disappointing one to lose. 60 to 90, really? How do we have that performance against Vanderbilt? That's our 3rd loss of the year, too. We can't really afford to have those types of losses, especially not against a team like Vanderbilt. That's tough. That one is tough. Preseason tournament, all that kind of stuff we don't care about. Let's get to who's this team? The Aces. Oh, it's Evansville. A 5-0 lead, a 7-0 lead is what it was, I think. Oh my God, are we fraudulent? We're losing to Evansville? Come on, guys, pull it back, please. Please, pull it back. Guys, guys. We just lost to Evansville. What? What? How do we have such a good run and we lose to Vanderbilt and Evansville? What's going on? That's insanity. Man. Actual desperation mode now. Sam Houston cannot beat us. We need to get back in the win column here. Come on, boys. I know you're better than this. Just had a couple games where we slipped up a little bit. It's totally fine. We can get back in the win column and win this game and be cool. Maybe. Oh my God, they tied it. Oh my God, we're going to lose. We choked it again. We choked it again. That's 3 in a row. Why, guys? Why? 3 losses in a row is just brutal for a team as bad as us. We cannot afford to have those types of losses, guys. Come on. That's tough right there. That's straight up tough. There's not really anything else I can say about it. Man, cannot have those losses, guys. Just can't. It's just that simple. It's just you can't have it. There's no other explanation other than we just can't have those types of losses. So that's depressing, losing those games. I mean, it's teams like Sam Houston and Evansville. How are we losing to teams like that? I fancy myself a decent team, but not apparently that good. And we're probably going to get fired. I would be shocked if we had a job at Penn State in season 4 or season 5, I should say. Oh my God, we choked this one away as well. We lost to Charlotte. What is this team? I'm tired of this team. I almost want to get fired so I can find a new spot and hopefully have better luck because this Penn State team is just awful. I mean, we are choking games away that we have no business choking away against teams that are not better than us. We got an injury update for Silco. He's out for 16 days. But that's not the reason we're losing these games. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable losing the games that we've lost so far. Come on. Let's figure it out. It's the same starting lineup we've had the entire season. I don't know what the problem is now. Why we can't seem to get any games together. Is this going to be another loss? It's another loss. We are unbelievably bad. You know what? I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost going up to the athletic director right now and telling him I'm done right away. You got to be kidding me. I think I gotta quit. I think I gotta quit. I mean, we lost again. We lost again. We have had the most epic collapse I've ever seen. We were like 9-3. I might have to go to the I might have to go to the AD. I can't believe this. I may have to go to the AD and just tell him I'm done, man. I don't know. I don't think I can coach at Penn State. This team just has no heart. They have no soul in the sim. You can't win games that you should easily win. I I'm not feeling confident about the job here at Penn State. We'll just say that much. And I'm very, very tempted to quit my job. That's where we're going to end it here. We're going to leave it on a cliffhanger. Will Coach Juice quit his job at Penn State and look for another job next year? We will find out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.